So I'm here in these woods, beautiful place, side of a mountain here in western North Carolina, and with Jim and Susan to release a really cool black rat snake that, well, was discovered last, was it August, I think? It was August, yeah, last August of 2024. Wait, this is for 2023. And well, it had gotten tangled in some of that plastic yard netting that many folks use to protect, say, fruit trees from birds and such. And Jim and I have both rescued many snakes from plastic yard netting. To us, it's a scourge to native wildlife, but to many people, they don't know that it can cause problems. And that's why we make these videos, is to try to help you understand that this plastic yard netting it's a net, essentially, and it traps wildlife. And it's designed, of course, to keep birds from eating your berries or fruit trees or whatever, but, you know, other animals crawl down in there, probably going after the birds and the rodents, and then they get stuck in it. Well, this one snake that Susan found last year on her land in some netting, it was pretty tangled up in the netting. Really bad, in fact. In fact, here's some photographs and a little bit of video from a year ago, or a little less than a year ago, of how the snake looked then. And so take a look at that, and then I'm going to show you what the snake looks like now. This little eastern rat snake, also known as a black rat snake, was caught in some of that netting that people use to keep birds and other wildlife from eating their berries and fruit trees and such. And he was tangled in the netting for possibly up to several days. And then Jim went to the location, removed the snake. It took him quite some time to remove the snake from the netting. And we've had the snake here for several weeks now. And he finally, after eating 2 mice, he shedded his skin. And now he has these horrible open sores all over his body from where the net was wrapped around him. Marion is going to now spray him with some special healing spray that will help him to heal quicker. It might burn a little bit, so he might react. He hasn't reacted yet.
Does he have any more raw places?
Up here towards his head, there's some too. Not as well. Watch out. He's the biter, remember?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Turn him over a little bit.
Oh, right there under my hand, yep.
What about on the bottom?
I don't know. Can you tell?
I don't see any.
That's
He's being really calm right now. Can you
Yeah, he is.
turn him over and hold him where I can see what's under your hand?
We'll see what happens here. New home for you there, little buddy. All right, we'll see how he does here, which I'm sure he's going to do very well. I bet Jim and Alice are going to feed him a whole lot of good, yummy mice. And then we'll see how much he grows between now and spring when he gets released. He is a lucky snake. Okay, so that's pretty shocking, wasn't it? But now wait till you see the snake after all the time it's had to heal in my care and then in Jim's care. Jim's had the snake for many months. After I had it for the first month or so, I think it was, treating the initial wounds that you saw in that little short video clip a minute ago. But it has done so well, it's eating very well, and it's time to be released. So let's get the snake out, take a look at it, and we're going to let him go in this log back here because it's good cover, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. All right, so let's see if Twister, I've been calling him Twister, and I know Susan's been calling him Blackie. Here he is. And you can see how he's got all these, all these scars all over his body. These scars have healed so much. Look at that. So much. They were so bad. In fact, when I first took him in, he couldn't even bend his body very well in that area. He just wouldn't move much at all. Now look at him. He's moving like a healthy rat snake should. He's very flexible. He's opened his mouth at me. I understand. I know you want to go home. Here he is. Look at him. Such a beautiful snake. These snakes are so helpful. They eat so many rodents. They're usually very docile. And they help us out by eating rodents, such as mice, rats, squirrels, of course rabbits, which is not technically a rodent. They also eat birds and bats, which we love our birds and bats, but you know what? If there's too many of any one thing, that's not a good thing. So look at him. He's holding my arm. He's doing what rat snakes do. They're amazingly powerful constrictors and excellent climbers. He could climb up in these trees 100 feet up and it wouldn't faze him. Really? You're really going to open your mouth at my face? That's just not nice. Did you see that? It's time to let you go. You're going to bite me on the nose, aren't you? I don't really want you to do that. Okay, here we go. There he goes. And Twister has been released. Bye, Twister. So, what does this area look like from above? Well, ew, he musked me. Nasty. Musk is a disgusting, stinky substance that snakes will squirt out of their vent, their rear end, if you will, and it's to dissuade a potential predator from attacking them, which I guess he felt like he was being attacked. You know, I picked him up. Yeah, that's pretty gross. So I'll just sort of rub some off with leaves, and I'll probably smell like a